Hey everyone, hope you're having a great night so far. Welcome to Back to School Night. My name is Miss Martin and I teach ceramics, civil engineering and architecture, and AP art history here at OHS. I made a fun little comic to introduce myself. I grew up in New Jersey with my parents and 3 older siblings. I loved animals, swimming, skiing, and softball. My dream was to be an art teacher one day. After high school, I went to Wake Forest University in North Carolina. I majored in studio art and art history. My architecture classes inspired me to continue my education. So I moved to San Diego for a master's in architecture program at the New School of Architecture and Design. After I graduated, I worked for about 10 years in architecture. I loved working in architecture. However, I needed a change, and I wanted to pursue my dream of teaching art. It took about a year to get my teaching credential, and then I began teaching at Oceanside High School. I feel so blessed to get to teach what I'm passionate about, and it truly is an honor to teach here. When I'm not working, I like to spend time with my friends and family, go to the beach, swim, do yoga, enter design competitions, paint, and of course hang out with my cat Wyatt. So that's just a little bit about me. So now for a little bit about the classes. This class uses Google Classroom for pretty much everything. This is where I will make announcements or any other kind of communication we need to make. All assignments will be assigned through Google Classroom. All work will be turned in through Google Classroom. Any materials and resources like PDFs, videos, anything that we may do in class, everything will be posted on Google Classroom. So if a student misses a class, they can always check there to see what we've done in class that day and to stay with the class. I also grade assignments through Google Classroom. My schedule is right here to the top right. I have 6-period day. I do not have a prep period. So that's, I think, important for you guys to know. I have civil engineering periods 1 and 2, ceramics periods 3, 4, and 5, and AP art history period 6. So I usually answer emails and do all that kind of stuff at the end of the day. You can go to Google Classroom to see the page for the class and kind of browse around. And that is where the syllabus is. So each Google Classroom page has a syllabus, one for each of the classes I teach. And on there you'll find the course description, any kind of class information about getting onto Google Classroom, that kind of thing. My grading policy, which includes late work. So my policy with late work is that a student can turn in anything up to the 6-week marking period that assignment was assigned originally. That means for this first 6-week marking period, students can turn in anything that I've assigned so far, and they can get full credit. After the 6 marking period, then there needs to be a discussion about when the student can get things turned in to be successful. The reason for this late work policy is because there will be times that people are out, whether for quarantine or any kind of things like that. So we need to be flexible, but also have high expectations. I use Aries for final grades. So sometimes Google Classroom grades and Aries grades aren't perfectly aligned. And that's because it's a process to actually transfer the grades from Google Classroom to Aries. So I usually only do that a couple times a week. So if you see something different in Google Classroom and in Aries, go off of the grade in Google Classroom first and then watch for the grade to be updated in Aries. Some of the things that we'll learn in the classes for the civil engineering and architecture class, some of the projects we'll do, we are designing our dream tiny homes right now. We're also working on a wood frame construction model. We will be learning Autodesk Revit architecture. That's the industry leading software for architecture and all the civil engineering disciplines. We will learn how to document as-built and existing conditions, and we will use that to 3D print a scale model of Oceanside High School. In ceramics, some of the projects we'll do are a signature stamp, which we've already done, coil vessel, which we are about to glaze right now. We'll have a pumpkin contest, create totem poles. We'll do a coral reef collaborative project with environmental science and with oceanography. And of course, we will learn the pottery wheel. In AP Art History, we study 250 images that include artworks from prehistoric times to today. Each content area we explore show art forms that have developed in different areas of the world. And of course, we will also prepare for the AP exam. So thank you guys for checking out the video for the classes. The easiest way to contact me is through email. And if you can give me 24 hours to get back to you, that would be great. All right, have a great night. Thank you.